nice rain in the area, but we've been given it. So now into the box is Max Kepler. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, man. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a pool. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Right side. Myers has it, and there's one away. So one down, no one aboard. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. And quickly, there are two away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Jorge Polanco is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is taken for ball two. Counts even 2-2 for Polanco.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Has to give. Here's the payoff pitch, and we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First pitch of the AB now, and that swung on and missed for strike one.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Polanco, the runner at first with two gone. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's Miguel Sano. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Will score in the inning on this RBI double. On to the bottom of the first now at Citi Field. It's now 1-0 Minnesota. Now to the plate, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. As he lines it out to center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, Giro, this looks like it could be a high-scoring affair. Home team comes up now, and they've got something brewing in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, 100%. Anytime you put that leadoff batter on base, that spells disaster for the pitcher. You don't know. You can work with bunt, hit and run, steal. Oh, I forgot. They don't bunt or hit and run.
Line drive base hit. That runner will hold up at second with two aboard now.
First two batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first two ABs, this could be a laser show.
that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. Line towards center field. Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out. Throw won't get him. For the moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He hit over .320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
So here's Pete Alonso as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Donaldson's up with it, and the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Wrong! Michael Conforto connects for a two-run home run. And the Mets have taken a 3-1 lead.
This is exactly what you want your offense to do, to get your fans involved. Bottom of the first inning, let's get it started early with a
And that brings up Javi Baez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-1 Mets. As we begin the second in New York, here's Heidi Wackney with an update on the weather conditions.
Well, Matt, the forecast isn't pretty, but it does sound like we're going to get this one in, even if it takes a while. It's coming down at a decent rate as of right now, and it's likely to intensify as the game moves along. The grounds crew is standing by to put that tarp on the field if the umpires call a delay. We'll have to hope that any such halt in the action is short-lived.
Yeah, Heidi, and the least appreciated people in the ballpark, the grounds crew, will have some newfound fans if they can keep the playing surface playable throughout, given the conditions. First pitch on its way. Ball, 10. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Roy, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance. Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Trevor Larnach comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
And he'll reach second now with one away.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Behind 0-2 now. Lifted in the air to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Griffin Jax.
Next to hit, Griffin Jax. From the stretch. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Slider whiffed on for strike three. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. One left for Minnesota, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Now it'll be Jeff McNeil. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's in time.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And let's take a look at Andrelton Simmons. You can argue this is the best defender in all the sport. Range, first step, quickness, whatever you want to throw out there, this is one of the best in the game.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
So now to the plate, Noah Syndergaard. Pitch is popped up. Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are two away now.
Now batting, third base.
Back to the top of the order now, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a two-run homer down the line in right field as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Language from this hurler right now isn't the best. You can tell that he's struggling a little bit, and he laid one right down the middle right there, and he paid the price for it. That was a bomb.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. Lifted in the air to center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But the Mets do strike for two, both coming on this two-run home run. We've played 2. It's the Mets 5 and the Twins 1. And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
Begins to be dicey, Matt, if you're one of these managers right now. It looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. Do you leave your pitchers in? Most of the ballparks have areas down below where guys can ride the bike or get on the treadmill. But you start getting into that 45-minute to an hour delay, you're starting to really flirt with danger. I'll be interested to see what the managers do with these two pitchers.
Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Jacob deGrom enters the game after the delay, which lasted a little under an hour, but we're ready to go now. Leading off the inning, it'll be Max Kepler, and they could use a spark from him here. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Back outside.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Ball, that's outside.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it, one gone.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Here's Byron Buxton now. So take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Goodness. 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Jorge Polanco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Bottom of the 3rd now. And that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. No one on with 1 down, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. 2 down, no one on base. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Here's Javier Baez. hit the other way out toward right field. Heading after it is Kepler. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Josh Donaldson digging in now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
McNeil will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
The first baseman, number 22, Miguel Sano.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Sano brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Mitch Garver will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fouled off. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They're down 5-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
The left fielder.
Now the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The catcher, number 43.
Next up from New York, James McCann singled in his last at-bat. And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Next for the Mets, Jacob deGrom. Now here's the first offering. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Kepler looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. You better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Standing in now, Jonathan Villar. As it's on the ground toward the hole. Oh, look at the sliding stop. What a play. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We played 4. It's the Mets 6 and the Twins 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And stepping in, Trevor Larnach. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Trevor Larnach.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1 the count now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So stepping in is Griffin Jacks. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. One there on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now back, right fielder, Max Kepler.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. Has a look, now the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls in the strike.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour on a night like tonight where it's super.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Twins wind up stranding 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're flat out doing an outstanding job at picking on pitches that they can do something with. And by that, he means pitches inside the strike zone. The numbers definitely back that up as well. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. For comparison, the Major League average is somewhere around 30%. Something they want to keep up as this game progresses, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Fouled away. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now back, first base.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Solo shot to right center as it's now a 6-run ball game. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Yeah, man, it's always tough to score runs here at this big ballpark at Citi Field. Heck, D-Row, they've moved the fences in a couple of different times here to make it easier for the Mets hitters.
You know, this has been such an impressive hitting performance today by this offense.
Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Solo home run there for Michael Conforto. His 2nd home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, Hero. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Into the box, Javier Baez hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
At the plate now, James McCann. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the second run will score as well. I'd say your staff is having a bad day when they give up 10 hits, let alone 10 runs.
Yeah, Matt, credit to this offense. They've been swinging the sticks well all game long, and it just continues here with a 2 RBI hit. Some days the hitting gods are simply just smiling down on you.
To the plate now, Jacob deGrom. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And the throw in gets away from him.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
So now to the plate, Jonathan Villar. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That's in there, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Now to bat, Brandon Nimmo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Now a liner caught out there by Simmons. And a shake of the head as that ball was hit hard, but it'll leave the bases loaded. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much, much worse as they wind up leaving the bases loaded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Mets 10 and the Twins 1. So now here is Byron Buxton. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. At the plate, Jorge Polanco. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
No strike.
Unable to find the zone with the slider. Outside, 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
The third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
He's set, and the pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Miguel Sano is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
To 1-2 now. I'll try to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And he misses with that one, ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away. So next to bat will be Mitch Garver. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
1-2 to the Twins catcher.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Mitch Garver goes down for out number 2 in the top half. The next batter will be Trevor Larnach as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, Hero, but from a...
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. Twins get a run on 2 hits. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Mets 10 and the Twins 2. Into the box, Francisco Lindor. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's gone 4 for 9. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. And that's out number 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He went deep last time up. Drives it out to deep right center field. Center fielder looking up, into the bullpen, and gone. Solo shot to right center, his second of the game, as they push this lead up to 9 now. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Matty, this is crazy. Damn, what does the pitching coach say at this point?
Right now, D-Roll, only thing he can't say is pick up that bullpen phone and look for reinforcements, because this has gotten really ugly, and this is a nightmare for a pitching coach.
Oh, look at Donaldson to first. Got him.
The second baseman, Javier Baez.
Stepping in now, Javier Baez. Oh, he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Kepler retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's the Mets 11 and the Twins 2. Luis Arias is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Luis Arias.
First delivery to him.
Count 1-0. Two balls, no strikes.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
3-2 pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He went down on strikes last time up. 0-1 the count. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Arias on at first, nobody out. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
The second for 1 on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them, just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
A 3-0.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder. And he misses again, as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
Now batting, second baseman, Jorge.
So next to hit is Jorge Polanco. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And another foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. The 3 of us are back with more following this. Juan Minaya enters now in a mop-up role, as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Buxton is right there, 1 down.
The catcher, number 33.
Next, it'll be James McCann. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Kepler's there for it. 2 down.
The batter.
Next, here is Jacob deGrom. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Josh Donaldson. He'll start us off in the 8th. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
I got 1 ball, 1
Tough
strike.
spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. And now the first pitch. Miguel Sano is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Up next for Minnesota, Mitch Garver. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Standing in now, Trevor Larnach, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hit out towards second, and that's through for a hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone, well, the side is retired as they make the play. Twin strand a pair. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Jonathan Villar. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And an unproductive at-bat that time as the runner holds at second with 1 away now. Next to dig in, Francisco Lindor. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Larnach is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. Alex Kirilloff is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Next to hit is Max Kepler. He was a double play victim last time around.
1-0.
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. 2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Again, another foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Full count to Max Kepler, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And now Byron Buxton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In there, 0-1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
At the plate now, Jorge Polanco, and it's fouled away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit hard on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jacob deGrom is credited with the win. Griffin Jacks is slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Me vengo a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo en la federal y en la estatal, cambié todas las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo siempre el Porsche, la Citre o el Rolls Royce, el bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets: 11 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Twins, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base.